Well, we've been talking about this for months that we expected Bobby Lashley to debut tonight. My name is Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show, and I'm in a fucking pissed off fucking mood, so you're probably going to get bullshit from me. But the first thing I want to do is thank the patrons who keep this show running. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this anymore, and I'd probably be in a ditch somewhere. I might still be in the ditch somewhere. But thank you to Seth the Man, Red Rum Insidious, Johnny Horror, Cameron, Cheeseburger. I don't think it's the real cheeseburger, but what's up, Cheeseburger? Bobby A. Means, Finn Balor Forever, Mellow Yellow, Xavier Green, Jay Don't Play, and Liz McDaniel for upping her pledge, Jake Bars, and of course PWPNation.com, all for pledging and being new pledges or re-pledges. If I missed anybody, please let me know. Bobby Lashley tonight at Monday Night Raw. We've been talking about it for months. I fully expect Bobby Lashley to 100% be there. Part of it would explain why they had Roman Reigns just decimated by Brock Lesnar. And I guess I suppose they see, every time you think that WWE realizes Roman Reigns isn't the guy, they go ahead and they do something that they go back to him is what happens. They go back to Roman Reigns. So now we've got Brock Lesnar signing with the WWE again, which isn't big news to me because I didn't think he was leaving anyway. That's why I didn't cover all this UFC. He's leaving for UFC. I don't believe it. I don't believe the altercation backstage. I think that's just made up, fake, or WWE told somebody that to make people say that. It's fake. I thought WrestleMania last night was not very good. I'm gonna go into that on my final thoughts on WrestleMania on Patreon, probably either later or maybe in a few. I'm not sure for the patrons. Obviously, as my Twitch was taken down. My YouTubes have been taken down multiple times, so it is imperative that if you are listening to this and you like listening to what I do, that you probably should absolutely become a patron. I'm going to be working on my website again, something I tried 4 years ago, but I only had about, a couple thousand subscribers, so it didn't really go so well. But now I am going to be creating a website with exclusive content, and there'll be a way for patrons to get access to it as well. So that way, if you're a patron, you get all the website stuff, plus the Patreon stuff, and we'll be working on that going forward. But sometimes it's hard with the shithole I live in. So I would have liked to get a lot of these videos out earlier today, but that just didn't happen because of this place. And so Bobby Lashley, I fully expect Lashley to be there tonight. There's even an internet rumor, I guess, I just saw it now, of scrolling through my phone, that perhaps the graphic was seen of his at Raw already right now. But, yeah, I expect him to be there. But I also expect, WWE to do their classic fallback plans, right? Because what WWE does now is they have no good writers. We know the week-to-week writing is terrible. They have no good, they may have good writers, but they don't have good decision-making when it comes to writing. It's over-scripted, it's overdone, the stories are underwhelming, there's too much verbiage that the wrestlers have to remember to spew out for no reason, and their favorite thing in the WWE to do is to bring in a Goldberg or to bring in a Lesnar or to bring in somebody so they can just have fight match. So they can have Brock Lesnar in a fight against this guy. And then they'll get into a fight and security will break it up. The laziest booking that they can do. Or guy flips over a truck or something. They really can't get in depth and get really creative with storylines and personal stories. Or even comedy. They just can't be bothered with it. So this is their favorite time of the year, the night after WrestleMania and coming, because they can have returns like Samoa Joe and bring in Bobby Lashley or bring in this guy or that guy or this person, because then they don't need to write any stories tonight. They don't need to write anything, but it doesn't matter because they don't write anything anyway. That's why the ratings have dropped to the lowest they've been since they dropped the first few times. Going back to before Cena became Cena and going back to 1995. So they don't need to write it because they have a get-out-of-jail-free card, because what's going to happen? Oh, Reigns will come out and fans will have some kind of reaction. He'll say, we don't know. And then Paul Heyman will come out and say, I told you that my client, Brock! And then Lashley will come out and everybody will go, oh my god, it's Lashley, he's here to challenge somebody. He'll probably wrestle Roman Reigns tonight is my guess. If Brock Lesnar isn't there tonight, I would guess that he would fight. He would maybe wrestle Roman Reigns, and then he'll wrestle. I don't even know. And the greatest show, the greatest Rumble of all time, whatever that's being booked in Saudi Arabia, the country that hates women, even though WWE wants to promote all this equality shit and shove it down our throats. They'll go to Saudi Arabia. They'll go to other countries that won't allow women to compete because money. So that tells you about how full of shit they are. And not only that, they're booking this greatest Rumble of all time event. They might be booking this better than they might care about this more than WrestleMania. It seems like it. They're saying Reigns versus Lesnar in some kind of steel cage match or something, and all these other things. Well, I couldn't be more depressed about after WrestleMania. I saw most of my fellow YouTubers were giving it 4s, 5s. I'm sure some even gave it 2s. Some may have given it 6s. There was like 1 or 2 YouTubers I saw that like, I loved it. And they gave it 7 and 8s, and I think that they are on fucking drugs. I don't know what kind of happy pills these people are on, but I want some of them. I thought the opening triple threat match was decent, and I thought that Charlotte Asuka was decent, but again, I still wanted Charlotte and Asuka to steal the show, and that didn't really happen. They got 12 minutes. 12 minutes for Charlotte Flair, the champion, and 12 minutes for Asuka's undefeated streak. I thought that was abysmal. They should have had at least 16 minutes or 18 minutes. That would have allowed the match to breathe and open up and create more crowd excitement. But they didn't get that. Every match just felt off to me. I hate triple threat matches. So unless the triple threat matches are like really good, like I don't remember them. So I'm not going to remember the Seth Rollins triple threat match. I just won't remember it. It was good. They did a good job, but I just won't remember it. I'm sorry, just the way I am. I won't remember it. Charlotte versus Asuka was pretty good, but I felt it was cut short. Probably the best or second best match of the night. I think Ronda Rousey's match was the best of the night. It was the most exciting, at least. It may not have been the best match. I think Charlotte and Asuka had the best wrestling match. And I think Ronda Rousey had the best exciting moments. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I'm going to go into depth on that WrestleMania commentary and more on Patreon, either later tonight at some point, and I'm going to do it there. Remember that I can't go live on Joe Cronin Show, so make sure you guys come over to my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/JCSGaming, formerly Spectrum Gaming, and also currently says Battle Royal Battalion. So that's down below in the description box if you need to find it. I have multiple other websites. Don't forget about youtube.com/corruptedpodcast too. We're going to have more content coming up there as well. Been a little distracted. My Twitch is down because Impact Wrestling and Lucha said to co-stream their event, and so I did, and then they gave me a strike for it. So fuck you, Impact Wrestling. Suck a dick. I hope your fucking company goes to shit. You faggot-ass owl. I fucking hate your company. That's why you suck dick. Fucking I hope Ed Norholm fucks an owl in its ass, and then the owl takes a shit in his mouth, and then he likes it and makes a video about it. That'd be fucking great, wouldn't it? Guys, sub down below to the Joe Cronin Show. Love you guys. I'll see you tonight. And comment down below and butt fuck. Whatever.